Hey there, everyone. Josh Crowfoot here, Crowfoot Law Firm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a commercial real estate attorney, and we're here on day 26 of Commercial Real Estate 101. We're discussing leases today and specifically provisions related to the term. The term of the lease is just what it sounds like. It's the period of time that the lease is in effect from the effective date when the lease is signed until the expiration date when it expires by its own terms. The term is usually something that is negotiated on the front end between the landlord and the tenant. It's a business term. As an attorney, I don't really ever negotiate the term, although I will negotiate the provisions that relate to when the commencement date starts, when the payment of rent begins, and what have you. In a commercial lease, unlike a residential lease, the terms are much longer. A short term, for a commercial lease is around 3 years. 5 years is typical. 10 years is the most common for a commercial lease. This is obviously very different than a residential lease where your typical lease term is a year, and that makes sense. In a residential lease, neither the tenant nor the landlord want to commit for more than a year. The tenant might move on to the next city for a job, for a relationship. They don't want to be tied into a lease usually for longer than a year. The landlord, especially if they haven't leased to the tenant before, is not sure whether this tenant is a good credit risk. So residential leases tend to be shorter, a year or so. On the commercial side, the parties are much more sophisticated. You have a tenant that's typically running a business, and their location is important, and they want to be sure that their customers or their clients can find them for years to come. So longer term leases are the norm and the standard. In the next video, I'll discuss options to renew and other options that are negotiated in relation to the term. Hope you learned something new.